Hi everybody, welcome to the bakery. I'm Berry Pies and I'm back. So sorry. I went to go hit start recording and I hit end stream. Okay, let me just delete that video. Okay, alright, we are here. I am ready. According to you guys, my microphone is fine. I don't think it is, but if you guys can't hear anything besides me, then I guess it's okay. Alright, let's go. We are so close to beating this game. I'm like... I can't even. I'm so excited.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Be on your guard. Ew.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Yeah, Law.
Speaking of which,
Put your piggies
this
away.
bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right?
Snoozing
I was thinking
ads.
Something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
Okay.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Oh my god, there's an
Okay,
owl on the
we have
heads
two
of the
goals.
piggies on his
First, we need to get to
gloves.
Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right. then
There's
let's
a
go.
little white owl on top of the piggy's head. Here we go. Take off. Oh, freaking out. Don't go wearing my vibe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jessica. Jessica. Jessica! You have to see my new shirt. You ready? I got a couple of new shirts yesterday, and this
I
one...
can still hardly believe
I'm only
it.
a semi-Naruto fan, but I
Believe
saw this
what?
shirt and had to have it.
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
So
From
scary.
up here,
Saw
all the
that
struggles
purple
we've
and
been
black
through
and
feel
was
so
like,
insignificant.
need it.
Nothing
Pi,
like
hit that
realizing how
stuff.
small you are
Team
to put
Mama's
everything into
here.
perspective.
Well, hello, Team Mama. I will
Kinda
do
makes
that
the
in
differences
one
between the
second.
Renans and the Danans feel
After this
pretty small too,
cutscene,
huh?
I'll go grab it, and we will redeem that.
How much longer until we reach
I didn't
Lenegis?
prepare this morning.
There are better
knew I
ways to
forgot
use your
something.
time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves
I got
with
my
the
new
facilities
cup.
on board before arrival.
My new coffee
idea.
cup, there's snow in the
starship
bottom,
may end up
so it
serving as our
like,
base of operations
when
once
it's
we're down
cold,
there.
the snow gets stuck in the
Think
cup,
you'll be all right with
so
the
it looks
controls?
like all pretty and sparkly. It's and
You
yes,
mean the
it's
one
Hello
set
Kitty.
to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that
How are
case,
you, Team
she's all
Mama?
yours.
Aw, thank you, Mommy. I had to get it. I saw it at my GameStop and I was like,
Everything okay,
I
Shion?
need
You
that.
seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for
Okay,
life.
let me go
It
get
suits you.
my stuff. Okay. I am forever exhausted. Yes, T-Mama. That checks out. Yep. I imagine. This is my new piece that you are asking me to hit out of. It's an alien saucer. I am forever exhausted. I feel like even without kids. Yeah, it's a spaceship. It's a spaceship. My smoking is out of this world. Okay, ad starts. Okay, I'm gonna run an ad break real quick, guys. Oh, I don't think I can do that. Hold on. I need a picture of your Yoda one. I need to see what that looks like. I found a store that has a BB-8 from the new Star Wars movies, the little ball droid. I found one, and I want it. Thanks for hanging in there while I ran that commercial. So that means for a little while now, we won't have any commercial breaks. Okay. I'm gonna put my sweater back on, even though it doesn't match what I'm wearing. It's warm out, and my AC is trying to keep us cool. Okay. Alright, G-Mama. Cheers, baby girl. Oh my god. If I didn't see the side of the bowl, T-Mama, I would have thought that was a baby Yoda dildo. That's what it... On the side where his face is looking up, it looks like... It looks like a... It's only because of the side with the bowl in the back of his head that I... I can see why. It kind of looks a little bit like one. It's cute though, I like it.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegus like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave
Well,
me
I'm
when
glad
either
they
one of
didn't,
them
or you
touched
wouldn't
my
be here
skin.
right now.
How could I forget it?
Welcome back, Dar Trainer.
Reeling from the pain.
We're
Like I
just
was a
playing catch up
monster
with
or
our
something.
crewmates.
Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their pain.
It
I
was
thought
through
things
her
couldn't get any worse.
experiments
But then they
on
did.
her that she got the
I started to
thorn
have
curse.
nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend.
Yeah,
Sure,
I can't
survived,
imagine
but with the
having a
knowledge that
curse
one
put
day
on
I'd
you
be
where if
swallowed up
anybody
by
physically
oblivion.
touches you, it
That's when
causes
it hit
that
me.
person extreme pain.
If I was going to die,
That has
then it
gotta
should
be
mean
depressing.
something. If I have to
And then
sacrifice
finally,
myself to
the
save
main
the world,
character, she
so be
like
it.
meets him, and he's the only
I'm
person who
sorry.
doesn't feel pain.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
And then all of a sudden, he wakes up
No,
and has
it's
all of his
fine.
memories
I'm
back,
in a
and he
much
can
better
feel pain
place now.
again. And
You
now
say
she
if
can't
you were
even touch
destined
him.
to die so that others can live. But why not the
That's
other way
not a
around?
life, man.
Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice
Oh
your
my god,
life
you
for-
guys. I needed
That's
a new
exactly
pair
my
of...
point. Why should you have to give up your
I
life
needed a new
just
pair of
because you drew the short
sneakers,
straw in a
right?
destiny
So I
stakes?
ordered a pair online that I
even
found for
right?
$20, marked down from
It's
$60.
that logic
They're
that's used
colored to
justify
look like
slavery, as if some of us
hamburgers.
were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about
They're
saving
colored
only
to look like
ourselves.
hamburgers.
That doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives
And
to save
I-
everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing
Could
this
not
to
be
save the
more
world from
obsessed with
destruction,
them.
then that has
I don't know if I have a picture on me right now. I'll have to look later.
A world free of sacrifice.
Yeah, so like the sides of the shoes
That's
are
what
the
you've been fighting
brown,
for
are
all
brown like
along,
the
isn't it?
buns, and then like the
Not
tongue
just me. We're in this together,
is
remember?
green and red
This fight is
for
yours
lettuce
too,
and
Shion.
mustard. I mean ketchup.
If we're going
And
to
then
win, everyone
the
has to
the
win.
part between the
There can
bun
be no room for
where the
losers in this
laces
fight.
are is
Now I
the
see
color of
the
cheese.
true nature of our struggle.
Hi
A
Fenrir, hi
victory
Rocky.
without losers.
Welcome in
But
guys.
that means that a Denhan victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this together.
Yes, no, Team Mama, food lookalikes are awesome. There's also another pair of sneakers that I want to get
Something
later. Right
No.
now, they're too
I was merely
expensive. They're
thinking how it
like
had been 7 years.
on sale for like $126, which is a lot cheaper than what they normally
Guess
are.
even someone like you
They're
can get homesick, huh?
white
I am
and
prone
they
to
have pink
sentimentality as any other.
cow spots
Tell me,
on
though,
them,
you
and
two
then
have a
the
history of
company's
cleanliness,
logo on the side.
traumatic
They're
one
called
has.
strawberry
This
milk,
trip will
and I'm
probably mean facing
obsessed
up
with
to some
them.
difficult emotions.
And I need them.
Doesn't
I have
that frighten
never
you?
needed a pair of
Well,
shoes more in my life.
It is a place where I took the lives of
The
countless
manga
people.
style is really
I'd be
cool. I
lying
like
if
how
I
they
said I
do
hadn't
this
thought
for their
about it.
cutscenes, because they
But I
normally don't
can't
do it
keep
like
running
this in the
forever.
Tales games.
The
Usually
past
it's
is what it is.
just
There's
their
no changing that.
portraits as a
The
square,
future's what we make it.
talking to each other, moving
see.
around and stuff, but never like
Dohalim.
this.
Forgive me. I was wrong.
Yeah, strawberry
Your
milk. If
present
you can
matters
look
to
them up,
address.
they're like
Come back and speak
$126.
to me when you finish
But the
looking around
whole
the ship.
website that they're from sells really cool looking shoes. Not all of them are like that, like food themed. Some of them are just really cool looking, like normal sneakers and stuff. But like the strawberry milk, I need those. I need those. There's also these pair of Evangelion shoes. And Evangelion's an anime that I'm like obsessed with. They're a pair, they come in 3 colors. And they come with attachable Evangelion wings to the side of the sneakers. That like just make them look like these like sick fucking $3,000 fucking sneakers. With a moo. Mama. Hey Hester, what are you doing here and not at work? Yeah, Fenrir, strawberry milk is my favorite. I think strawberry milk is superior to chocolate milk, but that's just my opinion. I do love chocolate milk. Don't get me wrong, but I will fuck up strawberry milk.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking, and
Hey, shut up!
I'm getting ready to see my mic work. Yes, Rocky,
oh,
test
I bet
that
he's
mic,
afraid
yo.
of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship too.
Star Wars blue
Hey,
milk. I want to
never said I was
try
scared.
that.
I
I'm
just think
assuming
it's
it's probably
cool
just
and
when we
silly
make it
how
in
we're
real
going to be
life, it's
cruising
probably
through
just
space in
blueberry
a
milk.
glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's
Oh
what
my
it's
god,
supposed
why
to
were you
do.
up till midnight,
I don't think there's
Hester?
anything strange
You
about
know you're not a night
Well,
owl
you're the one with the
anymore.
problem, then.
You leave that to us birds.
Guys,
What were you
guys.
doing up that late,
I'm
Missy?
no expert, but I think we can trust Renin technology.
Yeah, so
Think
there
we
are
made
companies
Dana
that
one of
make
these, remember?
blueberry milk. But
Oh,
Star
that's a good
Wars in
point.
Star
If
Wars'
you think so,
universe,
Alphen,
their
it must
animals
be
produce
okay.
a blue
Don't you
milk.
agree, Law?
I don't know what it tastes like,
argue with
but
that.
yeah, in Star
Seeing how you
Wars, their
hitched a
milk is
ride in one of
blue.
these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
Return of the King. Oh, that's right. It's your Lord of the Rings marathon. I just realized my jacket was like inside out. I know it doesn't match, guys. Don't judge me. I'm freezing. Or just milk with blue dye. Yeah, but I mean, I like blueberry milk. I don't know if you've ever had blueberry milk, Team Mama, but that shit is bomb. It's like wicked popular here in Maine because we're like the blueberry state on top of lobsters. Oh, it was just vanilla? Ew. Vanilla milk is so meh. 1000% worth it. Of course, Hester. I wish I could have gone with you guys. But I had to work, so. I haven't been on my Discord, so I will have to check after the stream. BRB, yes, go test that microphone.
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it.
Oh,
That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lennigus, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? Would that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know.
Yeah, I'll check my like I said, I haven't been on my
Don't even
Discord,
ask
so
me why
I will
I
check it
stayed
later.
asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in.
I didn't even check it this morning to tell you
But
guys I was
still,
gonna be live.
whether you
I
meant to or
just
not,
woke up and was like
I
live.
sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia?
I don't care what you said to us back
Even
on
in
there,
that
okay?
time,
Can we
I'll always
move
The
on?
world's bigger...
I'm like over the
Well,
jibber
I
jabber.
know.
Oh my god, Sheldon, you're jibber jabbering about jibber jabber. It's... Oh, pity. Okay, come on. Even you had to admit that was jibber jabber. Oh my god.
Is everyone
We're
about
jibber
ready?
jabbering about
We'll
jibber
soon be
jabber.
making preparations to land.
Before
I'm
we
not
do that,
obsessed with Big Bang,
just
you
what
are.
exactly should we expect when
Whatever.
we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it,
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know the first thing
absolutely
about
obsessed.
Lennigan.
I literally
I'd like to hear more too.
have
Spent
watched
centuries
that
since I was last
show
there.
from start to
Maybe once after I
finish.
did the Grand Tour.
Very
An
well.
unhealthy amount of
First and
times.
foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Denhan.
Oh yeah, you were at
Of
Six
course,
Flags.
It also happens to be a
I
city
was
in
like,
its
that
own
was fucking
right,
random,
with its own independent
Fenrir.
society.
Oh yeah,
Its
your
social
Six
structure
Flags
is
trip
based on a strict
yesterday.
hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral
How
arc
was
carries
that?
great weight.
You kick ass at the trivia
Enough to
game.
determine
Okay,
someone's social rank, you mean? But
I'll give you
astral
that,
arcs are innate,
Hester.
right?
I'll give you that.
So people's
I'll give you
positions
that.
are fixed at
I do
birth.
kick ass at the trivia
They
game.
can be
That's
honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to
you're not
being
gonna
Daenerys.
ride. What is the ride? Like,
that in
is it a
mind,
roller
Fenrir.
coaster?
Thanks for the warning.
Spinning?
As a lord, Dohalim
Like-
must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right?
What does it do?
What about you, Shion?
I haven't seen
Come
it
on,
because
you've seen
the
her
Six
with
Flags
astral arts.
here doesn't
You really
have
need to ask?
an Aquaman ride. It has a Harley Quinn
On
baseball
arts
bat
alone, you're right. I've
that
been
has a
sitting
big
pretty,
round attachment and you
but
sit
you're
in it
forgetting my thorns.
and it
They
spins
weren't
and
exactly
swings
an
you.
invitation to high society.
I can't do it. It makes me nauseous. I'm actually thinking about it right now and I want to like puke.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting? to
I
find her on
imagine what a
Lenegis?
cool Aquaman
We'll
ride,
wager
fun
some.
Aquaman ride would be.
Lenegis is
The
too
bunch
deeply
of,
involved
just
in
a
all this
roller
to discard the
coaster, a bunch of
possibility.
seahorses
Chances are she's also
going
connected
through
to Renis
Atlantis.
Alma being
That just
stolen
sounds
from
like a
us in
fun
Collegian.
Aquaman ride to me. I don't.
If
Maybe
the
something
Renis
that
Almas
squirts
we
some
need
water
to
at you
exploit
when you're.
down, we need to take it
Aquaman
back
should be a
before it
water
bursts.
ride.
That red woman's got a lot
Oh.
to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
Oh, see, I like log
We're about to land.
flumes.
The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are
There's
clues
one
about
at
their
Water
thorns out there,
Country
Shion,
where it's like a big raft and like it can sit like 6 of you, and it's kind of like a log flume, but instead of a log, it's an inflatable raft, and that drops water on you and splashes off the sides. That was fun. I like rides like that. It was super fast. Oh no. Was it too fast for you? I'm sorry. That sucks. There is such thing as too fast. Some roller coasters I won't do. And I love roller coasters. Yeah, I love water rides. They're my favorite.
I wasn't expecting a welcome.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm not going on
Lenegis'
any. And then we get to the
infrastructure
park
is
and I'm like,
largely automated. Besides,
it's hot
people will
water
be
rides.
expecting incoming
And then,
traffic
of course,
while the
I
crown
didn't bring a
contest is
change of
still
clothes.
underway.
Because I wasn't going to go in one.
Do you think anyone
Ooh,
realizes
yeah,
that
that's
we're
no
here?
fun.
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
Y'all, it is time to
I
fuck
really
up
hope we
some
don't have to fight
Renins.
anybody while we're here.
Are we ready for this? I am ready. This has been a long
now what?
motherfucking
We've come
time
all
coming.
This way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky.
Oh yeah. No, now,
Any idea where we should start
nowadays when I
looking?
go to a park, I always bring clothes no matter what. And it helps because now I have a
There's an
cute
area
little
of the city
Kirby
that is
backpack
accessible only to the
for the
sovereigns,
future that I can
known
just
as the
carry
Forbidden
around with
Zone.
me.
That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Got a fucking little coffee stain on it the other day that I'm pissed
Forbidden?
because I didn't do it,
What
so I don't know
about
how it got there, but I'm like livid.
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis
For
Alma might be in the same place
what,
as last
T-Mama?
time, possibly together with the Red Woman.
Our move?
Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
Oh,
It stands to
awesome,
reason we should be
Fenrir.
looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right in?
Oh my god. Yes, we had to put a pause on that for
There's
now.
only one way to find out.
Because we have to
There's even a
focus
chance
on
you can
other
listen.
things
I
right
say we
now,
give
like
it a
getting
shot.
out of this disgusting, horrible house and
She
moving
right.
to North
knows?
Carolina.
We might even
And
find
then
Lieutenant
we'll-
Thorns while we're at it.
Get a date
All
date
right.
and shit set.
It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to
But
track
yeah,
down
no,
the
not
forbidden
no. There's just we wouldn't have been able to have a wedding. We wouldn't have been able to
Beyond
do
that
anything because
wall
we don't
lies
have
a
any
city
money
full
right
of
now because
ruins.
now we have to move this house.
capital city where she
Yo,
and
we had to
Dohalim
like
stood
replace the
upon
whole
this.
kitchen sink. We have more black mold now than we did before. We just had recently and pics aren't just for me. I understand. Oh, that sucks because that's supposed to be your day.
Thinking
We
about
recently
what you're
had
working out here is
spider
giving me
eggs
the
hatch. We're pretty
heebie-jeebies.
positive in our attic
For such a loud
because
mouth,
we
you sure can be a
are
worrywart
every
at
morning we
times.
wake up and like
Oh,
4
I'm
more have
sorry.
found a corner
How
of our
stupid of me for
living room
wanting
or
us to
kitchen
stay
and made
safe.
themselves a home, and some of them are
Would you
like
two children
mad
stop
tiny.
squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So like I don't even want to go in the attic
So how many
or the
Rams
basement.
actually
They could have been
live
in the
this
basement
place?
because the basement's
I
disgusting.
couldn't
The
tell you
basement
exactly,
floods.
but
We
not
have
as many
like
as you might expect.
a layer of
Machines and
mud
Zeugles take
on the
care of
floor
most of the city's
downstairs in the
basic
basement
functions.
because the
There's Zeugles
foundation
out here
is
too, huh?
breaking apart, so
Sounds
like
we
it
can't
floods
afford
when
to
it
let our guard
rains.
down after all.
So we can't have a washer and dryer down there. We can't have a radiator, so we don't have heat in the house because it floods, so it rusts. It only lasts about a year or two, and I don't know about you, but I ain't forking over a couple hundred every 2 years to replace a fucking heater. Yeah, you can't fuck around with black mold. That shit's not good for you. It'll give you fucking cancer. But if possible, I would like to, I know we'll be living in North Carolina, but I would like to do a small wedding here back in New Hampshire. Because New Hampshire would be close for all of my family and his family to get together. It would just be the easiest. And I have friends who will want to come, and I know they're not going to want to travel that far. So it's easier to move 2 of us than it is to move everybody.
What in the world?
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to
This
be,
being
especially
Renin
pregnant.
territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different.
That's what Jade did. She
This-
came back home for
this
her
is a
wedding.
bit
That's
more
right.
than I
She did.
anticipated.
She did. That's
The very
right. I forgot about
foundations of
that.
the city have shifted.
I wish I
What
could
are
have
the
gone.
causes?
I know you guys kept it
Or maybe
small
it's
and
changed
family and
shape.
stuff, but
It must have had an effect on the interior too.
I've known her since she was so
Maybe
young.
when they sent the wedge
I
down
always
the
thought
dam.
one day I'd be at
But
each of
they
your
would move
weddings.
around the places where people live.
Maybe
These are
not
their
Jake. We
homes,
weren't really
right?
close. But me, you,
I
and
would think
Jade,
the
we were the
citizens
3
themselves didn't
amigos.
have much say in the matter. Either
No,
way,
yeah, I remember it was
locating the
small.
Forbidden
I
Zone just became that much trickier.
saw the pictures and stuff.
Dohalim?
Because Jade said
Is that
something
you?
about it. She was like, I would have invited you. She was like, but we only kept it very, very small. And I was like, no, I'm not like offended. I totally get that. Sometimes
see
it's
you're
just
well.
cheaper and easier to do a small
So it
wedding.
is you. But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people.
Yeah,
So you
no,
haven't
that's
happened on
awesome,
Dana.
T Mama. Yeah, it just
Heard
works.
what?
It's, you know what I mean? And less people are more likely to be like, well, I can't make it, blah, 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 because I have to like, no. We're having it in the home state. Your ass has no excuse.
Keeping company with They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not
Well,
sure.
yeah, but
The
Hester,
city's foundation
you
began
met
to
my
shift
family.
from
My
that
family
order, and
rocks.
now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the
It was like 30 people. Yeah. It was something
Look
like
here,
that.
listen
I
to me.
remember the
We're
pictures.
looking for the Forbidden
There wasn't a
Zone.
lot of you
Do you
guys.
have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
I didn't realize you meant your most
Just
recent
the same
house,
as ever.
T-Mama. I didn't know the house that you
I
were
wish
living
I
in
could
well
help,
when we
but what
met. I
changed
didn't realize you
topography, I can
left
barely
that
locate
one
my
because
own
it had
home.
mold. Oh
Let
my,
alone
that's
the Forbidden
horrible.
Zone.
Very well.
From the
Looks
pictures
like
I
we'll have to
always
find
saw
out
of your
for
house,
ourselves.
it always looks so cute
Have
and
you
like
seen
new.
Faria yet?
I can't believe you got mold. That's horrible.
No.
I see.
Hester talking about getting
Nothing much has
married.
changed with
Mrs. I don't ever want to get
Anything,
married.
She's probably even more.
Hey, Hoisin, how are you?
I can
Welcome
well
in. We're good. We're
Why did you
good.
come
We're
back?
just talking about our partners and
You
marriage
know it can
and
only result in pain for you
families and
I've no doubt of that.
gross feely things.
both. You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just
Ew,
don't
when I
say
say,
didn't
oh my
warn you.
god. I just started watching
Take care of yourself.
You're the Worst.
Doe?
We're on season 2. Sometimes when I say ew feelings, I feel like, what's her face? The main character. Claire? Is that her name?
So who's Faria?
Law?
Then how are you
If what
today,
Alikir said
Hoisin?
is true, it
How
would
is-
seem
how
the
are you
people
on
of
this
Lenegis are
fabulous
being kept in the
Tuesday?
dark about what's happening down on Dana.
They seem to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
Your partner gets
need
to be
more
the
information.
side piece until your
Let's talk to
divorce
the
is
citizens,
finally. That's
see what we can
hilarious.
find
I'm
out.
glad you can make a joke out of
While we're
it.
at we can ask them about the Red Woman too.
Where are you
And
from?
Don't forget about finding the way to
That
the
it's gonna be
Forbidden
so
Zone
hot.
Let's leave the talking to
I'm
Shion.
in New
We can't have a
Hampshire.
bunch
Well,
of
Maine.
cannons poking
Used to be
their
in New
noses
Hampshire,
around.
and we've been like
Good idea. I
rain
think
for
that's
like
the best.
off and on for
I shall
days.
assist.
You sure?
Canada.
Being a
I
lord
can't
on
imagine
Lenegis
it getting
has
hot in
advantages.
Canada. I
Right.
can't. I
We'll leave
can't.
it to you two.
I can't. I hear Canada, and all I can see are my people in
Danans among us should
sweaters
probably keep our heads
and scar. Like, you know what I mean?
I shall explain
I
it
mean,
away.
okay, I can't say anything because I'm a Canadian who
What
has
could
never
be
been
so
to their
important?
homeland
It's worth destroying people's livelihoods
Maple.
and homes in the process.
in A.
It's just
Okay, but
unbelievable.
I just imagine.
Uprooting an entire city as if it
From how it looks, they must be siphoning off astral energy from Dana.
But why do all this? What for? Surely they can't be using all that energy for the crown contest.
Whatever their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process
Yo,
alone won't be
you
sufficient.
southern
Not while
states,
we still
y'all
don't
getting
know
hotter
what
and
that
hotter
is.
and harder. Yo,
We
Arizona.
need to stop this from happening
We had
ever
pictures
again.
online of people in Arizona this last summer posting signs of literally posting pictures of stop signs and street lights melting in real time. Like, it got that hot. People were driving with oven mitts because they couldn't keep their hands on their steering wheel in the windshield long enough because the fucking magnifying. Like,
What do you mean?
yo.
Well, none of this
If
happened
you
by
can
coincidence,
bake
right?
cookies in the
They must have
windshield
decided
of your
to transform
car, you
like
might
this.
want to move.
But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Jeez, Hoisin, I didn't realize it could
Yes.
get that hot.
You'd think
Because
that.
77 to
Trust me,
80 to
as
me
far
would
as
be
we
the
were concerned,
perfect
Lenegis
temperature
was
for
our
a summer.
home, nothing
All
more.
year. If it
No
could
one
just
knew
stay
about
that for the
all
summer,
this.
I would never complain.
makes you wonder
But
why
once you
the
get to
city was
90
just
and
built on as
100s,
an
I'm like,
afterthought. But if
bitch.
so, to what exactly?
I also don't like the
Sorry.
freezing cold. I'm a
That
fall
probably
and
sounded
spring
weird,
person
huh?
because I feel like spring and fall
Not at all.
always have the perfect
Sometimes it
temperature.
takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something
Only
tells me we'll
87.
find
Oh,
answers where we're
okay.
going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
There's a whole town here. Do you need me to help the kids? No? Okay. If I could help the kids, there would have been a healing prompt, but there was not.
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become.
95 and up.
Look at the
Ugh.
state of our city. Even the Zoogles have stopped heeding our commands.
Yeah, fall and spring. If I could find a place in the world that was spring and fall temperature year-round when it had its seasons, I would live there. That would be it. I would go there. That would be my... Seattle, Washington. Washington State gets kind of close, except for their winters. Their snow...
We have no choice but to grin and bear it.
Nah, man. But like, living in Washington was one of my favorite. If when I turn like 60, if I'm gonna retire, I think I might retire in Washington. That place is so nice. Just not Seattle itself.
It is I, one and the
Just
same.
like Manchester and all the other
return to
major
fulfill a
cities in the
special
USA,
duty,
they have a
the details
heroin
of which
problem.
I cannot divulge.
As your
But everything else,
wishes.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
First, Lenicus mutates beyond recognition. Now this
I think we lived in
unexpected
Spokane.
visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed.
I actually never got to go to Forks when I lived in Washington. We didn't go far. We lived in Spokane and Seattle were the two places we ever went to.
Your good wishes do me an honor.
Yes, Hoisin, that sounds great. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah, that'd be the perfect temperature. Normal winters, those are usually around. Jeez, brr. It's cold in here. Hey, I got a fancy parfait recipe.
I know the basics of healing.
I do love me a good parfait. I don't like a soupy parfait. Like, you know how sometimes they put, like, an example, like, it's not just blueberries, it's blueberries and, like, a blueberry sauce. No. The yogurt's enough. I don't want a soggy parfait, okay?
But we're looking for a woman dressed all
Just
in
give me
red.
my, like, fresh
Have you
fruit.
seen anyone of that description?
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out.
Ooh, and
somewhat,
some,
too.
I love, like, is it
Yeah.
walnuts?
What about
Sometimes I like to
down
put,
on
like,
Dana during the crown
walnuts.
contest? You didn't see anyone like
In my
that hanging
parfait.
around the Lord you were serving?
Soggy fruit is
What's with
so
these
gross.
questions?
So
I've never
gross.
seen her, okay?
So gross.
Recently or
Like,
otherwise.
defrosting raspberries from a, like,
Never mind.
generic
Forget I asked.
bag of, like,
Sorry to
Walmart
take up
fruit
your
is so gross. They get, like, squishy and spongy. And I know they're already a soft fruit, but, like, there's just... bleh. And I'm not really even a texture person. You know what gets me? Scents. My nose
Is everything okay?
is my worst
You
enemy
look a little lost.
Oh, yes.
in
I can't
visualizing.
find my way home,
So,
so
like, if I'm cleaning out a garbage bin and I can see juices in the bottom, immediately gag reflex.
Situation is a real pain, huh?
If I get a waft of
I
something
suppose
nasty,
The sovereign knows best.
gag
I
reflex.
daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around
Textures
these
are your
parts for so
no-no.
long
Sensory?
before
Is it a
welcome.
sensory thing?
I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way.
See, I don't
after all.
have that, because I like to play with slimes
You
and
mean you know
Play-Doh
another
and
way
Silly
round?
Putty. And Zand. Zand?
Lord Dohalim
Zand.
Milcaris.
That kinetic sand shit.
How? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it?
I
If you
don't
know
like
another route, we'd be grateful if you could
getting
tell us.
gross things on me though.
But of
So
course.
like when I'm cleaning out a
Forgive me.
like when I'm
Since the
cleaning
ball
out
was
a
sprung up ahead of
coffee
you,
filter
with
and I
what
get
used to be
coffee,
entrance
wet
in it,
coffee grains
I
on
thought
me.
maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks
Let's see.
safe, I'll come and let you know.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renan, first and foremost.
Oh, why yes, my lord. Thank you.
Same. If I get like gross, wet, soggy spaghetti or like food on my hands.
No one has any idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the
Oh,
news
I'm
about
sorry,
the
that was
crown
real.
contest either.
Oh my god.
think that
I just
info
imagined
would
it. I'm
easily find its way
yeah,
up
I'm like
here.
watering.
Has it always been
Oh
like that?
god. Ugh.
Not
No,
to this
stop.
extent, which would indicate that
I
something's
can't.
suppressing
You need
the
to quit.
truth.
I'm gonna throw. I'm
Given
gonna fucking
everything
gag
that's
all
happened-
over you guys,
Yeah.
all over the
Uncle
camera.
even said his
No,
Zoom
that
would
shit
stop
is
listening
nasty. I
again.
can't.
If
Rinse
that's
off
true,
your
these people are in
fucking
big
dishes.
trouble.
Rinse them off.
Everything
Rinse
that
off
happens
your
here is
fucking
attributed to
dishes,
the
or you're
sovereign's
doing them
will.
yourself.
It's the way people
That's
have
it.
been conditioned.
Those are my rules.
And
You
belief
rinse your
brings peace.
dishes, or you
Nothing
do them
happens
yourself.
devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the sovereign's grand plan.
I literally cry in
Sovereign's
panic attack.
plan.
I totally understand. I don't get a panic attack, but I do like.
Just who is this
Yeah.
person ruling over Lenegus?
The sovereign, of course.
See,
He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and
Hoodle
Lenegus.
is the cutest,
Without
and
the
I missed
lords or
it.
anyone
I'm
in the
sorry,
middle doing
Jess.
his
I'm
dirty work,
sorry. It's just
isn't
another
Rena at least
stupid
the same
cutscene,
size
and
as
like one
Dana?
of these, and I'm just tired of
That's
seeing
a
them.
pretty big
They're like
dominion for one
every
person
5.
to rule
I
over.
feel like this Tales
Would've
games
thought
has
ruling
the
Lenegus
most
alone would be difficult enough.
of these little partner
Once you make our
scenes than
vows,
any of the Tales
I confess
games.
I'd never given it much thought before.
You
Here,
can
the
do
sovereign's total authority is as
see,
natural as night
throw
turns to
up
day.
and poop.
Come to think of it, I know nothing of
No.
the nature of how Rena itself
Throw up
is.
and poop. So I could not work in a
Shia,
retirement
Have you
home,
ever been...
and I
No,
couldn't be a
forgive me.
nurse
Have
or
you
a
met
house
or
nurse.
crossed
I
paths
can't.
with, or even heard of someone who's actually
I
made a visit
cannot.
to the
I
homeland?
can.
No.
I can change a
I
baby.
haven't.
Neither have I.
I
In
don't
which
like
case,
doing it, but a
I would
baby
imagine-
I can handle.
But no, surely not.
Grown-ass adult
Could it really
shit?
be that no citizen of Lenegus has ever been there?
Hold
No.
on. What are you getting at,
Nope.
Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible
Phlegm.
that no one on Lenegus
Oh,
has
the
ever laid eyes on the
throat
actual
stuff?
Rena
Yeah.
herself. No
Mm.
one but the sovereign.
That's pretty
has.
gross too. I totally understand.
But what about trade and communication? There's got to be a
My
flow
mental
back and
health can't
forth,
handle
surely.
textures. I totally get it,
Not if
Jess.
the sovereign is imposing
T-Mama.
his
I
will
totally
on
get
Lenegus
it.
single-handedly.
All right, Jess, honey, we'll
Could
be
be a
here.
one-way
Yeah,
street.
no, I have
But
some
I
friends who
thought you
don't do
said that the
textures.
sovereign's all the
Like,
way over on Rena. If that's the case,
I have
can
this
he
one
really
friend,
rule
and she
directly
doesn't
over
like.
Lenegus from so far away? What if something
What
were
was
to happen
it?
to the city, like now?
I'm
She
beginning
doesn't
to wonder
like.
what the nature of this sovereign even
You know
is.
those like
Alphen said he was
toys
forced
or
into the
like
role,
pillows that are like the
Just before the
fake
ceremony.
rubbery,
But
like,
sovereign is also the title given to the
spikes.
almighty Renan ruler.
and they're
So
like
which
they're
one is
fun.
it?
They're like ADD
Whoever
toys in a
wins the
way at
crown
the same
contest
time.
inherits the
She
throne
hates
from
those
his or
feelings.
her
She hates that.
predecessor
She
before
hates that.
becoming ruler over
And my
all of
brother,
Rena
as a
and Lenegus.
kid,
Thereafter, that
not
individual is known
now,
as the sovereign.
but as a kid, he
So,
hated
it would
plush.
appear that the current
Anything
ruler
like
has
a
gone
plush
silent.
pillowcase, nope.
As for how
He
Volan
fucking hated
factors
it.
into all this, at this point, I no
Yes,
longer know
the
what to
silicone.
believe.
Yes, the silicone
3
spiky.
centuries
She
ago, I
hates
became
those.
the
She hates the
sovereign here on
feelings.
Lenegus.
She says it reminds her of
Just
tentacle
became, I
tentacle
was
porn,
forced to. Me.
and it grosses
Again?
her out.
300 years later. we
Yes,
crossed
so
paths
he
with
didn't
Volan,
like
who
plush
also
and
bears the
velvet.
sovereign's crest.
He didn't like the
That's
feeling
not
of
the
that
only thing
material
we
as a
have in
kid.
common.
Now
We
he
both
grew out of
became
it,
sovereign without
so it
winning
must have
the
just
crown
been like
contest.
something as a
Do you
kid.
think Volron
Because
was
now
made
it doesn't
sovereign
bother
for the
him.
same
Now
reason?
all of his hoodies
Because
have
of
like
that
that
ceremony?
kind of lining, and he fucking loves
can't
it.
say for sure.
He also works outside, so it keeps him warm. But I'm just
But that would mean that
the
two
point I'm trying to
sovereigns would
make
need to
is,
exist
yeah,
at any one time.
I totally
One whose
understand the
job it is
texture
to
thing.
rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes. We never did see
NG
Volan's
tubes.
body
What are
back in
NG
Ganateros.
tubes?
Is a new ceremony underway with
No.
Dohalim at its center this time?
No, well,
Could that be
okay.
what's
She
causing all
liked
this
the
strange
movie.
activity here?
For her,
Wait a
it's
second.
like the
You
touching
don't
of
think
it.
Bull Run and the Red
Like if
Women
I
are
have a
working together,
silicone
do you?
ball and I was sitting here
The
playing with
ceremony
it,
can't go
she
forward
wouldn't
without
be
the
like
woman's
freaking
armor.
out. It's the
The same one that
touch.
the
It's
Red
the
Woman
physical,
There's
like
something else the
actual
ceremony needs.
feeling of it.
Maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me.
Questions.
Oh
yet
my
more
god, I
questions.
tried my first
Ones
crumble
that it seems
cookie
will remain
yesterday.
until we can
So
establish
fucking
the
good.
sovereign's identity.
So fucking good.
If
I
the
totally
Forbidden
get the
Zone
hype
really is
now.
off
I
limits
totally
to
get it.
everyone but the Sovereign. That seems as good a place as any to start.
Oh
Liberating Dana too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section of the city. It could point us in the right direction. Let's go find it.
Oh, sorry. My nose is like really stuffy. Ew, T-Mama. That sounds horrible.
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the people here are supposed to do.
Yes! Yo, there is so much
I mean, there's sovereigns up on the
enjoyment
Ren'Yar
from
world.
eating
And all
that
the-
you get
Don't
from
only
eating
current
food.
acting lords have power. Renan society is very
Senses-wise.
strict about such matters.
No, so an NG tube does phlegm and what, a PEG tube does food? Either way, they both sound horrible. I don't want a tube down my nose. What flavor cookie do you have, Jess? Oh, you were still stuck on food. I get it. I get it. Yep. Yep. Okay. We were still hyper-focused on the food. I totally got that. I've been wanting to try the mint chocolate chip one. So last night we clean office buildings, and one of the buildings will leave. They buy, like, they cater, and sometimes they'll just leave some of it out, and because they know what will take a little bit of it. And when I mean take it, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm like, they had cookies that were left over, and they had them cut up into pieces. So I took, like, a small piece, and then that was my, but it was good. I liked it. They had mint. I was gonna try that one, but the one I tried was almonds. Actually, I don't remember what it was. It was just really good. Holy fuck, T-Mama. I'm so sorry. I don't understand why it did that. Okay. Sorry. Twitch has always disliked me. They have blueberry pancake this week, as well as toffee and kitchen sink. Oh, I know. So the kitchen sink is a reference. I don't remember if it was a 50s or 60s reference, but I believe I think it had a reference to the Great Depression, and it was a reference to them taking whatever they could in the kitchen and throwing it together to make something. So it was the cookies were everything but the kitchen sink, because they cooked it with everything but the kitchen sink. Yes, I can it's kind of like the Humpty Dumpty's all dressed up potato chips, because they're a hodgepodge of flavors. Same idea. Yeah, everything but the kitchen sink. It was a reference to them making it with whatever they could get their hands on, because, you know, the Great Depression's ingredients were scarce. I see my bag has everything but the toilet. Oh, Jesus. My mom does breakfast cupboard cookies. Same thing. Oh, interesting. That sounds breakfast cupboard cookies. I wonder what those would taste like. Blueberry pancake and toffee. I would fuck up both of those.
Think if they were here to see Lenegis now.
Peanut butter. Fuck yes.
Cannabelt, Almadria, and Volron. Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, yeah, why would we? To us Danhans, they were just
breast covered. I said breakfast cupboard, you goob.
I know. But seeing Renans in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives, it gets you thinking.
I know, it must be, maybe it's either my speech impairment or my accent.
Yeah, a little.
Oh, do you? We have one?
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals?
It just opened in Rochester.
Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegis.
That sounds delicious. I would fuck that up. I'm picky with candied fruit. Reminds me of, like, fruitcake. You know? I have to really be in the mood for fruitcake, and it has to be a really good fruitcake.
I didn't realize.
And I've had fruitcake that's really good. I know notoriously fruitcake is nasty, and honestly it is. But once in a blue moon, I will find a slice of fruitcake that is really actually fucking good. But I am picky as hell when it comes to fruitcake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Balsef had it in him to
Oh, well, that's really sweet of her.
Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's
Well, T-Mama, you're just an anomaly, okay? You're just a fucking weirdo. That's cool. I don't have. I think I think I just have a New England accent. I don't want to talk to her anymore. She's giggling at me. It's weird.
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegis then.
Did she? What, her legs? I don't want to talk about it.
It almost sounded like she was praising them too.
Maybe they were
Awkward.
Tell me, Dohalim.
That's okay, T-Mama. We're all weirdos here in the bakery. That's why I call you guys my tarts, because you're all individual, fruity in your own way.
If you've
I wasn't.
Oh my god, yeah, Hoisin. Just like that, I forgot to tell you. That's what we call my community. Call them my tarts. Because every tart is individual and unique. Fruity and colorful.
What?
And fucking tasty. We're all tasty. We're all so yummy.
Ganabelt was so horrible to people.
Damn
Yet he was
straight.
invested in helping Rena succeed.
Oh, Hoisin, you're so cute. I love watching you stream, by the way, girl. You're so fun. You're so wholesome. It's adorable. I love watching you sew.
However, in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign,
Damn
they're also
straight.
meant to
So
serve as
fucking
guardians of
tasty.
all of Rena.
Yes.
It seems like
Super
Ganabelt
fucking
also had
tasty.
people he cared about until the very end.
So why couldn't he extend that to us Danhans?
You're welcome. I wish I could sew. I don't have the patience. I have tried to learn so that I could make my own clothes, or at least repair, or like flourish some of my like outfits that I perform in. But like I don't know how to do any of that. Yeah, Hoisin will sew sometimes on her camera. If you're into that, D-Mama, you should drop her a follow. It's kind of relaxing. I never thought it would be. But like, she sits here with her camera, and then she's got another camera up here where she does her machine, and you can see her hands and everything and what she's doing. And then on the right side, she has this cute little mining game going, and you can put like commands in the game, in the chat, and it'll do things like mining and stuff. And aside from that, she plays a lot of the same games I play as far as relaxing games. So like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. So we have, her and I have a similar taste in games. So honestly, if you enjoy watching me, you're gonna love watching her.
Her willingness to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right.
Oh yes, please go for it. Give her a shout out. We always do that. Every time someone's in here that's a streamer, we shout out. That's my bad. I should have asked you to give her one sooner.
Okay.
We got talking about food and then textures and then things that make us go bleh, that I just. Oh my god, Hoisin. Okay, so that has happened to me 3 times. The best way to do that, I don't know if you have a Twitter. I had a Twitter, and I just started following one indie company, and then all of a sudden I started getting waves of indie company suggestions. I don't use Twitter regularly, but occasionally I will hop on and check it out. There's been a couple of times where a creator will be like, hey, I need people to test my game. Drop me a tweet. I have done that a couple of times. Not only was I gifted the beta of each of these games, not the full release, but that's okay. I want to support them. But not only will they grant me the beta, but they'll keep an eye out for me when I'm live, and when I'm playing their game, they'll come sit and chat. So I was playing Paper Animal RPG, which is this cute little like mystery dungeon roguelike kind of game. And the creator came and sat with me for like 3 hours, and we just shot the shit and played his game. I did the creator of Snacko, that kitty cat farming sim game that I play. I backed it on Kickstarter. So him and his wife came in and sat with me for a little, for an hour, and we chilled while I played their game. It was so cool. Snacko was cute. You should definitely, so get Twitter. Even if you don't use it often, Hoisin, you might occasionally find somebody asking to test their game, and that's a great way to drive foot traffic. I don't use it often because I don't really understand Twitter. Look, I know how to use it, but I don't understand what I'm not doing right for people to see my posts and retweet them and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, am I using the wrong hashtags? Am I posting at the wrong times with the algorithm? Like, I don't understand it. Anyway, keeping up on indie games, though, even if you don't tweet ever, girl, get yourselves some demos. So Critter Cove, you know what? I think that's on my wish list. Now you've got me curious. Hold on.
It seems like the people on Lenegis don't really know.
Is it a monster catching game?
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganath Harros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
When you think about it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently than the rest of us.
Yeah.
They must have had a lot on their shoulders.
Okay, I know what game you're talking about. That's on my wish list. That's so cute. Oh, I bet you made their day. I bet you made their day. So, when I was doing, I'm really embarrassed. When I was doing
and nothing exemplifies that more than the Lord.
The game for,
so to speak.
It's the same reason Balsif hated my guts, and Ganabelt went after you.
When I was playing the
because we're
game
threats to Rena.
Snacko,
That makes
my
you an even bigger
controller,
eyeball than we thought.
for some reason, swapped all of my buttons when I turned it on, and nothing was working, and I was getting frustrated. And the creator came in, and he was like, he was helping me, and I didn't know he was the creator. Oh, have a good day, Team Mama Honey. Tell the kids Uncle Barry says hi, and he misses them.
But still, just because they had loved ones in their lives doesn't mean...
Maybe one of these mornings when you're like
not trying to dispute that.
not
But at the same
exhausted,
time,
maybe we can sit down and do some like another
monsters either.
TV stream and watch
They
some
were
TV or
individuals.
something.
Just like the rest of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is,
You're saying that they weren't bad because they were Renans, or because
Yeah,
they were
okay,
terrible
so
monsters.
I was getting frustrated, and he came in and he was like, hey. He was like, do me a favor. He was like, can you pause the game? And I did. And he was like, huh. He was like, your buttons aren't right. And I was like, what? And he was like, oh, hi, I'm the creator. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to rage at your game. And he was like, no. He was like, I totally understand. He was like, your controller's not working. He's like, all your buttons are backwards. He was like, shut off the game and open it again. And we did, and it started working fine.
As a fellow human being above all else.
Yes, we'll do it. I haven't started season 2 of Demon Slayer yet. So maybe we can do... So, season 2 is... The start of season 2 is called Mugen Train, and I own the movie. If you think your kids could sit through a movie, I could totally stream the Mugen Train movie. No, so Hoisin, like, how long did they sit in your chat for? Like, the whole time? Ella most definitely would. Okay, awesome. Yes, okay. We will do that. Yeah, absolutely. I have a couple of viewers who have been wanting me to stream TV shows again. So yeah, we'll definitely rendezvous. Have a great day, darling. They were like, see, Hoisin, I bet that made you feel really good. Isn't it exciting? Like, I don't know. It kind of makes you feel like you did it, you know? Like, the creator comes in and sits. And then you're just kind of like, holy shit, there's a creator in my stream. You too, darling. Have a fantastic rest of your day. It was great to have you. Hey, Rocky. Thanks for the raid, buddy. How did Assassin's Creed go? Is your microphone working?
there's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, who was it then?
Hanfricht Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfricht whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegus?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it,
You strongly recommend the demo. Okay, hold on. I'm still trying to get my Steam
And
is
that never struck you as a little bit
okay. If
odd?
my Steam is working, okay, here we go. It was taking forever to pull it up.
It's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange
Critter
quirks and discrepancies.
Cove. Oh.
Then by whom?
Okay, hold on. Have you also heard of Critter
The
Cafe?
new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own.
Here.
In other words,
This one
if
made
that's
me
true,
think of you the other
there
day,
should be as many
Hoisin.
of the things out there as
And I
there
was
are
going to
from
send it
contests.
to you, and I
True, but
didn't
going on
have
what we
you.
witnessed in Pelegion, it didn't look
I don't
like
have
the
you
sort
on
of thing that
Discord,
could
so
be
I
moved to
couldn't.
order.
But I
Like,
literally
even
saw
if
this
the
yesterday,
speeches have been part
bookmarked
of
it,
some
and was
grand
like, I think
deception,
Hoisin
then
would
where
like
are
this.
they?
Because you're into Animal
Quite frankly,
Crossing.
I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
And yeah, so,
You and
I'm
me
glad
both.
that just popped up
Though we
because
are
it
bound
reminded
by
me to show
blood,
it to you.
Neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
Alright, hold on. Critter Cove. There it is. Yeah, Critter Cove is on my wish list. Okay. Yeah, it's the farming sim with animal people. Okay, I'm downloading the demo now. Ooh, yes. Good job. Good idea not posting that in the chat. Thank you, Hoisin. I'm adding you now, Lovebug. Oh, Critter Cove is more like Coral Island. I've seen gameplay of Coral. I haven't played it yet, but Coral Island is on my wish list. So is that Mara game, the island game. Oh, I have that one. Never mind. I want her prequel game where she's a kid. Mara in the Mysterious Islands or something like that, and it's like a side scroller. Rehydrate. Coral Island is on my wish list. You should look up Puff Pals and Grow. Yes. Hold on one second, darling. I'm trying to... Friends. There it is. Good lord. I couldn't figure out how to add you. I have it windowed so that I can still see the chat. So it was all like squished together. And I was like, where the fuck is the friends section? Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me send you... I'm gonna send you 2 links. Okay, Hoisin, where are you? Okay, Whisper. Here we go. All right, darling. Sending them to you in Whisper. You're going to want... That one's up your alley. And now, so Puff Pals is only in alpha right now, in alpha testing, and I backed the game. So I have access right now to the beta, and I'm not allowed to stream it. I mean, the alpha, but if you buy the game now, I think it's like $20, you can play the alpha now and help them build the game. Hold on. I'm going to give you the link to that. Hold on one second, guys. I am going to pause. And Grow, Song of the Evertree are so Hoisin games, it's not even funny. Especially Grow. I think you're really gonna like it. If you need to see gameplay, I have videos of it on my YouTube. You can feel free to jump on my YouTube and
Why are you here?
go to my indie list or Sims game. I have a playlist for all of my games, and it's either other Sims or Peace or indie games. But I've got like 6 videos.
Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill,
Or you could just YouTube anybody's
position as Lord, you
gameplay
still
videos. I know specifically that I have some.
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation,
But the tree is inspired by the Yggdrasil story. So each branch literally grows a like little world on it, and you get to go on it and grow it. And then when it's at max maturity, you cut it off from the tree and it goes out into the world and becomes a brand new world.
7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of.
So the game I was talking about, Rocky, Puff Pals, is a Animal Crossing Stardew Valley style game where you mysteriously are teleported to an island in the sky. And in the sky town world, everyone is anamorphic or anthropomorphic animals. So like the first person you meet is this humanoid bear, and he teaches you how to farm and stuff, and then you go to town and you start meeting everybody, and then you can take boats through the clouds like water to like islands and stuff. It's great. But right now it doesn't run the best because it's an alpha, and I can't stream it for you guys because I'm not allowed to. If you buy and support the game right now during alpha testing, you are not allowed to stream it. I mean, I could probably share it in my Discord with you guys.
Each of us have our pasts.
But streaming on Twitch, I would get in trouble. They literally monitor Twitch to make sure no one's streaming the alpha. Because they don't want anyone to see it because it's not complete. So they don't want you showing off like a broken game. Her eyes were black. That was really weird, Jess.
I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
The Puff Pal games, Rocky, that you asked about.
But you can't just...
You asked what the game was about. I was just telling you what it was
I
about.
have sworn to put an end to the crown contest and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia.
And that I'm not allowed to stream it yet because it's still in development.
There are far too many questions I still seek answers to.
But once it's out of development, I will stream it for you guys because I think you guys will like it a lot. It is fucking cute as shit. And so the best part, this company started off as a plushie company making stuffies, cute little kawaii stuffies that became so popular they used the money to fund a farming game incorporating their animals into the universe. It's so fucking cute. They are they are going to be adding multiplayer to it eventually. And we'll be able to like run around and stuff together. Yo, this place is like huge. Kawaii, not Hawaii.
What's this thing?
Kawaii, 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 kawaii. I used to love that. I love that song. I bet Hoisin's over there fucking watching trailers for these games and is like, yes, 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 yes. Give it to me. Give me Puff Pals.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renan sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed. Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are.
You went to
different,
your
Dohalim.
doctor's yesterday. How did it go?
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
And how's your
Praise
arm?
does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait. Don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could
Oh.
combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
Interesting.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty, instead I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that
Yeah,
I'm
he's
here
one of the
today.
good ones.
So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be
Okay.
enough. And he knows, Shiva.
I
Promise he does.
We need to play...
I hope you're right.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That sucks. I'm sure that's not what you wanted to hear. Okay, we need to play...
Alphen,
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
Atelier Rorona tonight.
Goes
The,
both ways.
not Rorona,
How can we keep going
Reslariana,
when
the, mobile
Maybe.
game. Apparently, they
I still
just
wanted to say
put out the final
you.
chapter to chapter 1. And I guess it was, like, a really good ending. And, I'm behind because we haven't touched it in a while. So, tonight, Topher Gopher is going to stream Reslariana. I will not be live. He will be live. Alright, Hoisin, one last one, girl. I found this one 2 days ago. Drop it in chat, too, just in case. Ah! Got it. She got it. She got it. She got it. Okay. Sorry, it was giving sometimes I get bored during, like, unless the conversation they're having is super interesting in the game, I get, my ADD will, like, kick in and I'm just like, meh.
If they know you're with me,
I can't
they'll likely
focus.
offer their assistance.
I am obsessed with that. The pink protector. The assault. Holy crap! That thing. You're ridiculous. This one gives me Queen of Hearts vibes, like Alice in Wonderland. Oh, like physical, like, therapy? Okay. It's a bad idea. Is it because of your arthritis? Ah, okay. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks, dude. I can't imagine having arthritis. I'm already worried about it when I get older as it is. Especially my knees. Being a dancer, I'm like pretty convinced my knees are gonna be like horrible when I'm an adult. When I'm older. Ooh, I've always wanted to do a float spa.
Have you guys checked?
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Okay. Okay, so this way. Further exploring this massive city. This place is huge! Like, holy fuck! Like, just this massive structure floating through space. It's fucking crazy.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Oof. That sounds uncomfortable, Hoisin.
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Okay, well, clearly we're not gonna get around without fighting them, so I don't know what that conversation was about.
I command you.
Threat to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Hey Warren, welcome in. How are you? You know what I've always wanted to try? One of those, what is, those, like, chambers, that you float in. And they are, like, completely silent and dark. Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, okay. I am definitely trying to kick their butts, Jess. Thank God I upgraded my weapons before we got here. Holy cow. Oh, what am I doing? I just wasted that. Wrong button.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Boom. Sick. All right. All right.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
Oh, they do have lights. Oh, okay. I just assumed they were completely dark all the time. That's cool.
Indeed.
I
They
would
seem to
probably
recognize us
want
as enemies, nothing more.
lights.
And
Yeah.
yet, traditionally,
I mean, I ain't
Lenegis
afraid of the
haven't been high
dark,
on
but
light.
like that dark
A few
and the
friendly
silence, I
zoozles
think I
during
want some light.
experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Harros.
Oh my god,
ones
do you
who
think
fly
the
the
guards are
vision for
brainwashed?
I've never
Like,
seen anything
not
like
have
that
no
here on
control
Lenegis
over defending
Maybe someone doesn't want us here.
the
And the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
Renin?
What with the Red Woman,
Superiors,
the
if you
Sovereign,
will?
and Volron.
Because they
Starting
said
to
dead
develop quite the
eyes.
growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Yes, I love the outfits in this game. I haven't bought them all, unfortunately. But, Yes, I'm a very fan. I love playing with the different looks in this game. Right now, my favorite one is the farm ones that I have. Well, wrapped my wallet after this stream, so I better focus on work to pay for them. All right, honey. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate your lurk. And have fun at work, and I will definitely see you next time.
Say no more.
Here's a healing arm.
Dragon Shell! Dragon Swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Soaring Light Spear! Dreams. This one's mine.
Eagle Fly!
Okay, the watering can is awesome.
Frozen.
Hammer! Now I'm in the groove!
Nice. Oh! Dude, that dog just leapt in the air, did a backflip, and kicked me. And you know what? I ain't even mad. That was pretty sick. That dog got some air. Yeah. I mean, it's probably not going to work right away. You're probably going to have to do it a couple of times. But definitely give it a try, Rocky. And if it does help, well, now you know. Ooh. Got it. Dude, he's like powerful. This is rough.
Easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm like really focused on this fight. Just give me a second. I'm not trying to ignore you all. This guy's just a lot tougher than I was expecting. Dude. Oh, her thing is full. Okay, I didn't notice that.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Ah, dude, that move is so cool. Come on. Holy cow. This guy did not want to go down. That was rough, okay? That was rough.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Ugh. Alright, I need to heal. Hold on. Whew. How's my CP? I can't check right now. Alright, in battle, we'll see. Do I need to heal it right now? Oh, no, it's fine. Okay.
You think that shield will save you? By the power and flame! No further! Without a trace! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
I'll be saving this illusion!
Easter!
There we go. Here we go. Scarlet Inferno. Wow. My special charges a lot faster now.
Astral energy.
Say no more. No.
Now you see what I can do.
Break that armor.
Redwell, astral energy. Full throttle.
Such a powerful move for a watering can.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching.
We need to find more owls because I need everybody's farming outfits so I can have like a whole team of just farmers, okay? Like I need this to happen.
Now or never.
This one's mine.
I won't show you any mercy.
You got it.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Pull myself together.
Thanks. You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. Look sharp. Lightning.
All right.
No. Take this. Ready? Dragon form.
Reload.
Eternal devastation.
Let's go.
Burn strike.
Yes. Boom, bish. I love that move. The freaking just kicks the ammo, ignites it, and explodes on everybody's face. Oh, right.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you see what I can do.
Here I come. Dragon shell. Wind. Blade.
Not in your dreams.
Do you require a hand?
Freeze Lancer.
Dragon form. Talon hurricane. Try harder. My turn.
Watch this.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Ether.
Spread. Freezing spear. Here's
You're
evil
mine.
from
Dragon form.
Freeze Lancer.
Now I'm in the groove.
No escape.
Prison.
Dragon form.
More corruption.
Talon hurricane.
By the power of water. If it's in the sky, it's
You're
mine.
mine. I'm on. Try harder.
I never miss.
You're done. I'll smash you.
In here.
No escape.
There's a healing
I'm on
orb for the stockpile.
That freaking does it.
That freaking does it. I love him. He's so mouthy.
Here I come.
I'll crush you.
Tenebrous Claw.
Reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Dragon shell.
So he's weak to lightning. Okay.
Watch this.
Severing wind.
Corruption.
Mirage.
By the power of
Try
water.
my turn.
Air thrust.
Dragon form.
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
Stop moving.
Here I go.
Not on my watch, asshole.
A wailing
Let's go.
Burn in hell.
Yeah, burn in hell.
I'm on soaring light spear.
Now you see.
Punch him in the face.
Here, let me help.
I'm on.
Illuminate the
Take
land.
this.
Come forward.
Eternal devastation.
Holy land. I can do this.
I'm not done.
Do it. Flame.
Kisara.
Let's go.
And all.
Mass devastation.
I need to be stronger.
I'm gonna stop your charge, and I'm gonna stop your life. No, 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 no. Why? Ugh, the dogs. I don't like the dogs. They're just annoying.
Here's a healing arc.
A showdown between blade and fish.
I can handle it.
Fire support.
Winds of heaven. Redwell.
Okay, I can't see what's happening, but I think I'm winning. Okay, there we go. There was a lot happening right there. I was pretty sure I was winning, but I wasn't positive.
Winds of heaven. By the power of water.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Armor won't save you. Demons descend. Bang.
No. I'm not done.
I'll heal you all.
You're mine.
Dance in the wind. Air thrilling struggle. Chain between heaven and earth. Banshee of lightning. Sleep now. Here's a healing arc. More for the stockpile.
Soaring light spear.
A chain between heaven and earth. I'm
down.
Nice.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Y'all, we are just killing it today.
Everyone hanging in there?
Oh, we hanging in there, girl. We hanging in there. Oh, God. Don't you worry. We just gonna keep punching our way through, okay? That's how we does, and that's how we'll do.
Take down their defenses.
Did I just burn all of my HP to do that? Yes. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I just devastated them. Did you see that?
Say no more.
Here, let me help.
Ignite!
Oh, violent guiding wind. Carve now through all.
And the crowd went wild. Well, I guess in my case, it chirped like crickets. But I feel your energy. I hope gravity works too, buddy. You'll never know unless you try. I have faith. It might hurt at first when you're doing it, but...
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
Interesting.
What?
What the?
Yeah, Topher is a late night little guy. Gophers can be nocturnal.
Alphen.
Flashback.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Denhan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway.
Rough.
So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now, In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose
So
the
she
question you should be asking
wasn't
is,
always
why
jaded.
wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're
It wasn't until she was must have been being cursed that got her to be
Here's what
all
we'll do.
sourpuss.
We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person
Apparently.
Alphen was speaking to. She looked
She
exactly
did look like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, who is that? Why did she look like you?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
thought it was you, just a different name.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
Well, just remember,
You mean all of that really
don't
happened?
close my stream
We
if you
just saw
don't
an
have to,
episode straight
because
out of
then
your
you have to
past?
relive them all again.
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this
I
be the
have
Red
it
Woman's
set to
handiwork
not...
too?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Denhan astral energy rushing over us.
I
Dead
felt it
in
too.
astral
Not
energy.
for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus.
This
For all
is
we
true.
know,
You've been stealing it
perhaps
from
we're
us.
close to the spot where all that energy
You
was
fucking
stored.
filthy animals.
So you think it
You
might have been
filthy
the energy
animals.
itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Hey, Google.
Shion, you okay?
How long does it take to beat Tales of
Yeah.
Arise?
It was all just a little sudden. That's all.
I'm curious, because...
So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
So it's only 40 and a
about you?
half hours if we
How
do
are you
just
holding up?
story.
Me?
But we've been doing side missions, so we're looking
Even
at
putting
closer
aside
to
the question of where
73
that
hours.
vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those.
I gotta stop biting
Reliving
into these
painful
long
episodes from
RPGs
your
for
past.
streaming.
Do you
Not
think you can handle it?
this one's
can't
not
just
bad.
pretend like
I'm
it's
talking
never
like
happened.
back when we did like Persona
Besides,
5.
if it helps us
And
uncover
that
the
was like
truth of what that
120
ceremony really
hours. Was it a great
Might also lead
ride?
to answers
Fuck
about
yes.
your
Persona
thorns.
5R was wild.
Alphen,
But my god, did it
That's not all.
consume my streaming
This
time. It
whole
was
time, we've been
crazy.
fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that
I
we're
feel like
here,
if we didn't,
seems
we would
those same
still be
Renans
playing
might
it
have
now.
Just as bad. I'd like to
I
liberate
am
them
going to
too,
be
if I
streaming the
can.
mobile game when it
Which
comes
is
out, the
just
Persona
another
5
reason I can't
expansion,
afford to shield
but as
my eyes
Topher.
from the truth.
Because Topher does
whether you're
mobile
on
games.
Dana or somewhere else, you always
And
stay
retro.
the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Okay. I've got to use the bathroom. So bear with me, guys. I will be... Okay. I hadn't saved it in a while. Yeah, I just had to go to the bathroom. Oh, I'll take a taker. Oh, a tanker I did. Oh, I go, wait. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. We look so uncoordinated. Look at that. I have 3 farmers, and it's like they're the farmers and we're their bodyguards.
How did you get in here? Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Oh, what is
You're
happening?
Right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Hey, that's a core. Bitch just summoned Hades. The fuck is that?
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
It's called Tormented Limbs. Oh, I love that.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the zoo. Then we get some answers.
Raging Cascade!
Anything in armor is all...
Primed and ready!
Try harder. My turn. Here I come.
Oh, violent guiding wind! Carve now!
Sever
Flame!
That's enough!
Radiant air here!
Try hard. Not a chance.
Dragon Shell!
I'm not done. Going right spear.
That'll bring you down.
It was nice while it lasted.
You're my
Super swallow dead!
Soaring light. Ignite.
Nice.
Guiding wind!
No, I think she's getting mind controlled. Ah, Rocky. I think some of these people are being mind controlled by the Renans.
It's over. You're mine.
Sleep now.
You're mine.
By the power of the Lord.
Severing wing. First soaring light spear. Start up.
What's some of your favorite anime, Rocky?
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Here I come. Severing wing.
Wind astrolate.
Hear my
call. Hydration orb.
Severing wing.
Hey, Aaron.
Soaring light.
Fairy Tail is awesome. I enjoy Fairy Tail. No, I didn't know you were here. I would have asked you. Welcome in.
I could do this all day.
Ignite.
Now you see what I can do.
That's awesome. No, I love Fairy Tail. I just wish that the later seasons hadn't gotten so fan servicey. Like, I know there's always been, like, you know, a lot of the jokes and stuff, and I totally get that. But, like, I feel like as the seasons went on, they got much heavier into the fan service out of nowhere. I always felt like it had a good balance. And then all of a sudden, it's just panty shots and titty jokes all the time. I don't know. I feel like it, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't mind fan service, especially if Fairy Tail's always been like a funny, serious anime. Like DBZ has its serious moments, and then other moments it's hilarious. And I felt like that was Fairy Tail. It had a good balance. And then in the later seasons, I felt like it just, fan service was like all of a sudden just everywhere. And I was like, what? Did you run out of content? What's happening? But I do know, I also know that the storyline is really good now where they are. I stopped when that one, I want to say it was like season 3 or 4, but Pokemon Sun and Moon is the only one you watch? Oh, Rocky, honey. I'm gonna give you a couple of animes that are easy to watch that you might like. That's what I was gonna say. It was when the Fairy Tail Guild was defending themselves against the other guild whose guild could move. And they were attacking, and then we find out that in that season we found out one of the humans is actually Leo, the key, but he's taken like a human form. And he's been like in the guild the whole time. So that's like what, season 3, season 4? Because that happens after the Ice Boss arc. Right? Is it the Ice arc happens before that, right? I'm trying to remember for myself because now I'm having a memory relapse. Yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So, Ice arc, the Death Parade, as you said, and then that's where I ended. I got distracted by another anime, and I just never went back. But I need to. I can get past the fan service. The only reason why I know is it got fan servicey heavy is I've seen like clips of the anime from the newer seasons and on. So like I've seen a lot of it. I can get around it. It's fine. I'm one of those, like, if I go into like Senran Kagura and Hyperdementia, those animes and games, I know what I'm getting. I know their fan service, and I'm fine with that, because I know when I go into it, that's what it is. Senran Kagura, the power of, the bigger your titties, the stronger your ninja powers. Because that's where they store their ninjutsu. Fairy Tail, Ranma, and anyone should. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, so I've never watched Ranma. However, I know that there's either a Nintendo or Super Nintendo turn-based RPG that I was thinking of playing as Topher sometime.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Yes, I don't remember what it's called, but there is a fully translated Ranma game. I think there's 2. One of them's an RPG, and the other one I think is like a side view like Mario game, but with like fighting. But I could be wrong about that. I know there's 2, and one's an RPG, and I'm interested in that one. Because I never got to read the anime. I mean, never got to read the manga or watch the anime, so it's always been on my list. Because it's, from what I understand, it's supposed to be like one of the top animes from its time period. Which, like, bothers me that I'd never heard of it. Oh, there are a few games. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. I know I had saw 2 of them for sure. Rocky, you're so funny with your emojis.
Now it's just her. Faria.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, if any of them are RPGs besides that one, I will play the fuck out of those.
The art she's casting is
that would be fun.
to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim.
All right, Rocky, honey. Well, hey, thank you for coming in. Feel better. Go try the arm thing, and we will see you the next time you can come to the stream.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, Please, can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
Well, physically healing her is better than
We're
not
even supposed
physically
to be in
than nothing.
Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
you? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out.
Oh, that's that
I
man we were
overheard what
talking
you
to
said about
earlier.
Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some.
Dohalim.
I'll take Faria. Leave her
Oh,
with me.
trainer.
I
I
know
think
that's
we
what
got
you're
his
up to,
growing power
but
now,
whatever it
didn't
is,
we?
I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
Oh God,
You don't
Jess.
seriously blame yourself
The
for what happened
fuck?
to her, do you?
Somebody got to her.
Oh
Struck
no,
back
I
at
lost
me.
2 people.
Someone who knew me well enough
Sad
to know that I'd
face.
hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who
I
killed
don't
my
know. What
brother,
did she send me now?
under orders
Let's
from
see.
Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But
Shut
that's why we're
up.
fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
Okay, it was Legos. Okay, sorry. Somebody sent me something really cool. So my best friend Heather knows me so well. Oh, don't pay attention to the numbers. I know, and I normally don't. I've been really good about it. I've been really good about it. And I've been really good about not commenting on it.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right.
So she just sent me a tower.
Can make a difference in
The
lives of
Eye of Sauron.
lives being the
They
operative
just
word.
released like a wicked nice Lego set, I guess like a couple weeks ago or a month or something. I don't know. She just found the video. So you build the base all the way up to the eye. And then when you turn it on the inside, it's gutted on the back. So that way you can see the inside of the It's so fucking
For
cool.
tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Okay. Oh my god.
Do you...
Sir.
This...
Great.
Someone... It does...
There's no...
You all want to talk too much.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's that
And why
voice.
do you hate them? Is it like they did something bad? Are they a bad person? Tell me about it. I love voice acting anime drama. I love it. I live for it. Because you only hear about the scandalous shit of, like, live action actors and Hollywood actors. But you never hear the shit about them voice actors. Usually they just get quietly replaced.
What? There's so much
Do you?
Alphen.
What do they look like? I can tell you
Where's
the
it coming
character.
from? It's almost like it's alive.
Because a couple of them aren't in their base outfits right now. And a bunny thing on their head. On their chest. I think that's Dohalim. Dohalim. Yeah, he's got overalls. And the suspender on one of them, the button, is a bunny rabbit. Yeah, I think it's Dohalim. Because Shion only has bunny ears. Dohalim has the bunny on his... He's got the pink strap held together by a bunny button. Okay, so what the fuck was that? This is very traumatic looking, and I don't understand what's happening. So this is what happened to me back in the day? No. Shion's got bunny ears. Oh, so, okay, so what's the drama with Edward? This is actually not the first time I've heard there's problems with him. I don't know anything about him. I didn't watch Full Metal Alchemist. I saw episodes and the live action first movie, which I liked, but I've never watched it or read it, so...
Oblivion.
But that, I've heard stuff about, so what's up with him?
A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing
Is he a pervert?
so complete and dominating
Is he a
that
dirty
there aren't even
boy?
words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing.
Oh boy.
If I'd known how bad
Drama! Oh, I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories,
It was like
right?
how I didn't know the
That's
Attack
right.
on Titan
it was as if her innermost thoughts
artist
were
had been
speaking
like,
directly to
or a
us.
writer had been in trouble for
Yes, I
like
know they weren't mine.
pedo stuff, like gross.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's
Vic
responsible for all these visions she's been
Mignogna.
having,
Oh,
then
okay.
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago.
Oh.
No, more than a link.
Not a cute
Perhaps
look.
even the very heart
Not
of
a
the matter.
cute look.
I've never felt astral
Especially
energy so powerful.
for an iconic
What
character
was that?
like Edward. Like,
If
there's
it's the
just
same
some
energy your
anime
thorns are made
characters,
of,
bruh,
it must be dark astral energy,
that are,
right?
you know what I mean? Like,
And isn't that
Goku,
something only Renans have?
Edward. You see them and you just know them.
Dark astral
Even if
energy
you've
is
never
possessed
watched
by
it,
Renans
you
alone.
know who they are.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its
Oh,
own
I know
form
who
of
Laura
sentience.
Bailey is. That bitch is my girl.
So,
Whoa.
maybe that complete
What beef does he
oblivion
have
is
with
exactly
Laura?
what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing
That
for.
she's my, I go to bat for her. Her and Tara Strong, I will
know.
kick your
Will can be a
ass for
pretty
those
big
girls,
thing to nail
okay?
down.
I would be their
Will can
bodyguard
feel
and I
it.
will shiv
Just
you.
like the will of Dana.
You got too close. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying though. I love her.
The
I
will
love
of
her.
Dana is
Love
made up
her.
of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions,
Her and
I
Tara.
don't know. Should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get
Oh
us nowhere.
yes, I know she's. So I know Tara is Laura is notorious for being difficult to
moving.
work with.
If it's Dana's will showing us these memories.
I've heard that. I've absolutely heard that, but that does not diminish her talent. But yes, I have read that she is difficult to work with.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truth.
Okay, I did still hear she can be a little difficult to work with, but I also hear she's a lot of fun. But I also feel like being difficult to work with comes with the status that she's achieved, you know what I mean? Like, she's gotta be a perfectionist, man. Like...
Come on, let's go.
Because I know Terra can be like that, too. Terra can be, like, not like... Not like... And I don't want to mean hard to work with, like, voice actors are shitting on these people. I just mean they're like, yeah, she's like... She's tough. She gets the job. She like goes. She does it. She gets it done.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant.
What do you make of it?
Oh, she's super nice to her fans, from what I understand as well.
Maybe it's trying to tell us something.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's what I was, that's a good example. That's what I was trying to say. She's more like, hey, no, let me do that again. I didn't like how that came out.
Ghost type stuff?
That's your grand theory?
That's exactly, that's...
Come on, Law.
It's a good way to word it. I like that. Let me do that again. Yes, that's exactly how she is.
What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that?
I am...
Okay.
Okay, enough chatting. I'm good. Let's move on. This feels epic. I feel like something crazy is about to happen. It zoomed in. It zoomed in. Oh my god. We have zoom. What is happening?
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens, I'm determined to save Shion and Dana.
Let's do this. There ain't no fucking turning back, bitches. Can I go back, though? Okay, I can go back. Okay. I was like, but wait, like, serious note? Can I go back? I'm gonna do a second save just to be safe. You guys, this is it. I think we're about to go beat... I think we might actually be beating the game right now, which was not my intention today. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I just was not planning on beating this today. Or at least, like right before the finale or something. Something's about to happen. It's easier to down enemies than it is to beat them. I mean, to kill them. Okay, let's restore my CP, just in case there's not one up there waiting for me. Okay. Yo, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Bring it. And if this is the end of the game, then you know what? We didn't get all the owls, and I can live with that. It is what it is. But we have put enough time into this game.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Of course. I'm gonna be really frustrated if I find a healing spot in here and I just wasted those items.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
For the people of Lenegis, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams.
Being?
So this place technically doesn't exist.
No.
The Forbidden... That is what we believed this place to be. But now, it is finally time to discover this.
And now we're gonna figure out what this area is really used for. Okay. Hold on, before I go fucking hitting shit, let me go see if there's any treasure chests tucked in the corners like you guys like to do sometimes. Okay. Nothing. Perfect. I'm fine with that. Let's go.
I think I can make this work.
Well then, do your magic, Dohalim. Let's go.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Denhan astral energy.
I made everybody an
so as to
animal.
convert its molecular
She's a
and
butterfly,
elemental makeup.
wolf, Shibu Inu,
Creation of a
rabbit,
governing central
bull,
figure,
and then I made her
taking
a
the
fucking
form of
angel.
Denhan. Code name.
I'm pretty sure it's because I ran out of animal themes.
Sovereign.
Oh, I have cat. I could have turned her into a cat.
Research into utilizing force field
I just feel like the
crystals for
angel
purpose
fit her
of
better.
stable astral energy containment. That must be the master cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here.
He
somewhere
lost his
about the
eye in a
maiden and the
farming
lords, too.
accident, so I...
About
That's
the
his
lords.
story. That's why he's got
Why
a
would
cross,
they be on
the
there?
patch.
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about
What?
the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of names, with the title Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
Oh boy, here we go.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait. I think I've found one that was successful.
Which was gonna be me. I was the success.
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
His eyes. The only one.
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Volron.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records.
Hey,
you and Volron
Slasher,
are the only 2
what's
subjects on whom
up?
The experiment was a success.
Girl, Stop eating all that Taco Bell. I know that Crunchwrap be smacking, but shit.
Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the sovereign shall return.
You
to
might
Rena,
need to go check your britches after that one.
When a new sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish.
How are you? How's my
days on
favorite
Rena.
serial killer?
So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns. Neither of whom had anything to do with the crown.
How was the Cheez-It Crunchwrap? I haven't tried it yet because I feel like it's gonna be super salty and just too much for me.
The crown contest,
and I'm not a fan of plain Cheez-Its. I like the Parmesan Cheez-Its or the Tabasco Cheez-Its. I don't like just plain up Cheez-Its.
Someone must have been in charge for the past
But
3
maybe in
centuries,
like a
right?
Crunchwrap I might.
If it wasn't the sovereign, then who was
It was good, yeah. I might try it.
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind
I'm definitely gonna have to try it one of these times.
She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, was that it would get, because it's a Cheez-It, I figured it would get soggy faster than like, you know, a tortilla shell or something.
Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results.
I'll have to try it. I'll have to try
There's nothing
it.
here about who's behind all this, or what their end game is.
So Missy, when the hell are you gonna message me to come play Dead by Daylight with you?
I've barely managed to
You,
scratch the surface,
you
mind you.
solo
Won't be
queuist.
able to read through it all.
You,
But you're welcome to take a look through what you
boyfriend queuer.
I'll do that.
I really like it, not gonna lie. The next time I get it, I'm thinking of getting jalapeno sauce.
The sovereign, and Volron as well.
Fuck.
The significance of this location.
That sounds
Only
amazing.
2 sovereigns. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
I think I've had it once.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah. We wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back.
Oh, gross. Well, let me know on the week that you do 3 when you're playing, because if I'm available, I'll,
Thank you, everyone.
I only want to play a couple rounds. You know how that game gets me sometimes, but I'll definitely come play a couple with you. Ugh, I don't understand why people have to play toxic. Like, it's just a game. Why can't you just have fun? My favorite moments in that game is when, like, the monster knows I'm a streamer and they just goof around and have fun. They scare us. We give them a couple of free hooks. It's just a good... I don't expect to get out, okay? When a killer kills me and they played fair, I don't get frustrated. But when you like a tunneling, fucking stream sniping. Oh, don't get me started about stream snipers. Then I'm just like, why are you ruining the fun? Why can't you just enjoy the game? Well, you have fun. Try not to punch anybody. I would hate to see you on the news for being escorted out of your work for violence. And I don't think Ack would love that. I'm sure if it was for reason, he would support you. But, like, let's not. Alright, let's not. Slasher. I don't think orange is your color, honey. At least not that shade. Ugh.
Naori, I...
Don't talk. I have to do this.
I have to do
gave you my
this.
word that I'd help you return
It
to
all
Denhan.
relies on me and my
The
shoulders.
next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
You're welcome, honey. Have a great
My
night.
place
Thank you
is
for
here with
stopping
my
by.
people.
It was good to see
I
you.
still have a duty to
Tell
fulfill.
Ack hello.
I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep.
She did this to save me.
This should
The mask and everything was to... Oh.
Time to go, Alphen. Farewell.
And then they sent me to the planet to be the sovereign. But they thought I was dead. So someone has been pretending to be the sovereign
Treatment isn't going to cut it.
by spreading the lies that I was dead. When in reality, I've just had no memory and have been living on the planet thinking I'm a fucking Denhan this whole time.
10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But...
Which is why he can't feel pain
if I don't head back...
until he got the mask off, because he was in it too long and it took away his nerve his nerve endings. So when we lost the mask,
fulfill my promise to you.
oh my god. Okay.
But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance...
Holy shit, this just got fucking crazy.
I hope it's enough. Please, live for me, Alphen.
Wow, okay.
It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
So I wasn't supposed to escape. I really was supposed to die here on that ship. The ritual apparently breaks my mind.
She chose to stay put with her people.
And
So that's why you
she
lost
saved
your
me.
memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Okay.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her
This is
everything.
fucking crazy. I just feel like I just had a bomb dropped on my head.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me and made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna save it. We had more fucking chatting. They just wanna talk. Okay. Let's pause this for a second. I have to go take a bathroom. Quick order, drink some water. Have a glorious day, and thank you for hanging out with us today. It was fantastic to have you, as always. Such a delight, that one. And if you don't, oh, hey, Jess, would you mind giving them a shout out?
I've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course.
So people know to go give them a follow. They're a VTuber.
300 years. This is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here.
Wow.
Nor is
Jess,
the
you
Red
like
Woman, it seems.
butchered that. Holy
I know
cow.
It's difficult, Alphen.
Aaron Wybiter and Wibbiter. What the? I'm trying to even read that. Aaron Wibbiter? Wybiter? Why is he a biter? Oh no. Oh, now you forgot the R in Aaron.
What is this? Is it the work of
Jessica, I fucking love this shit out of you.
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day.
It's okay. Their name is hard to... It's why I just call them Aaron. I know, I totally get it. So I'm really good when I put my fingers on the home row. But sometimes if I get going, I screw up where my fingers go and I'll hit a button that yeah, I totally get it.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of
Oh, they were playing Dead Cells. I like that
we were
game.
never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was
Oh, yeah. For me, it's the microphone.
and give shape to the strength inside of him.
It's why I need a real microphone arm, not this thing.
But then, everything that's been happening.
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done.
She's
With
like...
the destructive force now slumbering inside of me.
really
I knew
depressing.
I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure.
I get it. She's been through some shit. I'm just saying. She's like a mood killer.
Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That at least would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first.
Okay.
With the Sovereign and Maiden's...
Sorry guys, I'm really focused on the story for a minute, so just bear with me for a second. I'm not trying to not engage with you guys. I'm just... I've had a lot of questions and I'm finally getting a lot of answers.
That's what I
Welcome in, new viewers, by the way. I hope you're all having a good day.
It was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost. and Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well. Please, forgive me.
I forgive you.
In the future world with this
I
threat
do.
too.
I forgive you.
I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
This is really depressing.
Naori.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or
I think it
was
was.
it the Denhan voice speaking through her?
Hey, viewers, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a great day, everybody.
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
Yeah, oh my god, and she looks ridiculous with the bunny ears in this outfit.
That's right.
I'm here for it.
These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden.
Okay, that makes sense.
Need them in their fight against the Thorns.
So these outfits do something? Do they grant us power? Is that why?
Linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Shion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma. We'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Shion.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns. And
Yes!
stop the world from falling to oblivion.
Let's get rid of the thorns so she can fucking touch people again. Oh, wow. Phrasing. I can't imagine living a life where you can't be physically, like, even just a hug, you know? A handshake. I can't imagine.
It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Oh, we got this.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shion.
Protect the world from devastation. To unite all people within our nation.
Lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Shion, Aleph. Sorry.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shion. You included. Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard,
Were you thinking the same thing? That's great, Jess. I was hoping it wasn't just me, but when they were saying that, all I could think of was Jesse, J. So I was like, Shion, Aleph. Alphen, not Aleph.
So Maori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage.
Oh my god, this cutscene is so long.
That power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion.
To
You paid a
stop
heavy price
Oblivion.
for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you
That's
lost your memories.
Yo, 300 years, that is a sleep, okay? There are days where I feel like I could do a 300-year slumber. Wake up
We can finally put
and go another 300 years.
When my thorns are
And
gone,
that probably
I
still
never
wouldn't be
dared to
enough.
dream
I
that
am
such a
fucking
thing
tired.
could be possible. No. The truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family.
Well, you
or
deserve to
playing with my
not
friends, holding hands
be
with
cursed.
Rinwell, or
At
giving
first, I didn't
Laurel
like
the
her.
smack,
I didn't.
embracing everyone.
But now I'm
All
like,
the normal things
girl,
people do together. I always
we need to
wished I
save
could
you.
experience them for myself and finally
We
know
just
what
need
they were
to.
like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end? And
That's not going to happen.
no, girl, we got you.
Make sure it won't.
She's a worry word.
Destiny or anything
We didn't
else.
make it this far
We're
by
going to
worrying,
live
did we?
A
No.
normal life. There
No,
are
we
a lot of
didn't.
Things you still want to do, right?
yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead. And it's for my sake. So I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good.
I love him.
I'll keep on.
You're
fighting
worth fighting for.
as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
Aleph's getting late tonight. Alphen's getting late tonight. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Ooh, revitalize. What does this do? Okay, so I need that, like, now. How much is it? 600? 300 more SP, we'll get that. Oh, I just got a new weapon. Alright, so let's see. What did I just get? Oh, that's like really cool looking. Yeah, stay in that. I don't want to. Okay, well, girl, now you gotta. No, okay? You can't be. We'll give you whatever gun you're using right now. Yes, okay. Fine. For the ending of the game, let's go ahead and... get everybody in their final looks. Well, except for her. Just their outfits. Okay, she's fine. Okay. Nope. He's not. Alright, everyone looks great. Let's go. I'm gonna click through this. We're not gonna watch. Ow. We're not gonna watch this. Come on.
You and Tona.
She's...
Okay, my computer was having a spaz attack. I mean, my controller. I think it's okay now. Alright. Where are we going? This way. We are so close to the ending, guys. I'm so excited. We put so much time into this game. So much time. And I am ready for the payoff.
That's quite...
We'll find the after everything.
Whoa!
We'll be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
My controller started doing that again. What the hell?
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
I'm ready.
Volron! He really was still alive.
Oh!
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Uh-oh.
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united.
He's chanting.
Fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself. Reduced to a mere cog in the machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening right now?
That this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
No!
Looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But why?
But for what purpose?
Exactly.
What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's
I wonder if it's gonna be some kind of like cosmic being. Are we about to get like Eldritch H.P. Lovecraft up in here? Is she some like ancient cosmic deity? Because, bitch, I'm ready. Let's fight a cosmic god.
Because right now, we need that most of all.
No, I really don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, we got stretch. Okay.
It's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
Sure as fuck do.
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
I wonder if they're all clones like I am. Oh, those eyes. Oh, okay, that's a thing. I want a Power Ranger suit. What the fuck?
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
They're not feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
Watch it!
Eternal devastation! Crush! Here I come!
I'm on it!
Right here, me!
Eternal devastation!
Glacial Fire! Here's the evil!
Eternal devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
Crush! Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Flame of Fury!
Stop! Oh my god, my A button is like spazzing out again.
Glacial Spear! Here's
see what I can. I'm just getting
Here's a healing arm. That'll bring you down.
It was nice while it lasted.
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
Aid!
Uh-oh.
Inspiration!
You're mine!
Do this all day.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on it. Come and get it.
I'll fix you up.
Sword-like Spear!
I'm on it.
Raging
You're done. Whirlwind
Here's a
Storm.
healing arm.
Talent Storm.
A whirling storm.
Burn!
Okay, these guys are like crazy tough.
Inspiration!
Wind!
I can do this all day. I'm on it.
Thanks so much.
Stop! Oh, my phone, my controller's doing that thing again.
Here I go. It's over.
Strike!
I could do this all day.
Tempest
Right. Ready? I'll crush you.
Yes! Tenebrous Claw.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
So he's weak to lightning. Okay.
Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
I really owe you one.
Sealed. Here, more for
Now,
this
into
stuff.
groove.
Water, here's my call. You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Nope, stop, controller. Jesus, what are you doing? What is up with this mashing on the A? Stop. Holy fuck, I don't know what's going on with my controller right now, but it is about to piss me off.
I'll smash you.
Where are you going? Divine Savior!
Can't get out of this.
Here,
Denied.
let me help.
You're mine!
First strike.
First aid!
I'll end you. Watch it.
Here's
Dragon Swarm!
Swallow dance.
Water, hear my call.
Eternal Devastation!
Stop. Oh my god.
Fury! Sealed.
Eternal Devastation!
Knock it off. Fuck, dude.
Watch this. Too much. Watch it.
Seriously.
Let me help. First aid! Sleep now.
Seriously, High Boots, this is really frustrating. It just randomly starts like my power button starts blinking and it just keeps pressing A over and over again, and I don't know why it's never done that. And it's brand new, so I swear to God, if it's fucking breaking on me already, I'm about to be livid.
Nothing gets by me.
Now you see what I can do.
Try harder!
Dragon Swarm. I can do this all day.
Severing Wind!
Falling! Reload! Lightning orb! Will this help?
How are you, High Boots?
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno Mine.
Yeah, it's doing it. Okay, I apparently just can't hit the A button.
Pull myself together.
If I hit the A button, it starts spazzing.
Roll now.
Start into the fray. Lightning! Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
Seriously?
I'll be fighting.
Yeah, fucking annoying.
Dragon Swarm!
More where that came from.
Lost my turn.
First strike! You're mine!
Tear you apart.
Severing Wind!
Glacial Spear. Pierce the evil. Here's a healing
Now,
arm.
into Tour Shattering. No
Need
further.
wind.
Attack mine.
Healing of purity.
Armor won't save you.
Here I come!
Oh, that's okay. Life is busy. I don't expect you to make it every time. I'm just glad you could.
Super Swallow Dance.
You done anything fun for Pride? You gone to any shows or anything?
Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stuffed up.
Devastation.
Confiscated. By the whirling storm. Do
Dragon
it.
Swarm!
Winds of heaven. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Nice.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
OMG. Fuck yes. Love that.
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
What? It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
This guy's an asshole, but we gotta save him. We can't let him suffer like this. I don't give
You
a...
said you could touch that.
Oh, he's conscious.
Damn it! He's awake! I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally. It was built for me, after all.
What? What?
We'll save that for another time.
No, save it for now. Tell me what? No. You can't drop that bomb on me and then be like, oh, I'm gonna talk about it later.
You still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
Oh, honey, I'm gonna cut you down again.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alphen, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings.
Bloated.
You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those
So not everybody can survive the transformation into a
For
sovereign.
some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danon. Then there were the records we found in the library for you and Volron.
Yeah, why does it have to be a Denhan? What's going on with that? What's so special about our blood or DNA? That's what I want to know. That's the answer I'm fucking waiting for. It's the reason why we just played 70 fucking hours of this game. Not that it was a bad game. I'm just saying.
A slave from Dana.
Ooh, also, you guys, I'm gonna be doing a full stream of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Not soon, not soon, but I'm gonna be buying all the, they're releasing all of the games on the PC, so I'm just gonna buy them all, and we'll do a playthrough.
Why would you inflict that upon others?
Except for 3, because I own that one, so we can just play that from my PlayStation, but I don't own the other ones anymore.
I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Lady in red.
A red woman.
Another one? Give your master back on Rena this
No,
message.
Kingdom Hearts.
No one makes a fool of me.
Eventually, I want to
Let
stream
them
all the
know
Kingdom
I'll
Hearts
make them
games.
suffer.
They're all coming to Steam. Finally.
Don't do it.
So when they put them, when the collections drop on Steam, I'm gonna pick them all up, and down the line, after I've knocked out some of these games that we haven't finished, I will we can do the Kingdom Hearts games. Well, this sucks. Jump to me. Holy shit. Haha, asshole, we made it. You're not stopping us today, bitch.
But no, I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Suck an egg.
Let's go.
May you burn in the fire.
I am the one who devours everything, who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am
dead? Very dead.
Are you two okay?
That's what you are. You are very dead, sir.
We'll be
Sir.
fine.
Sir, enough with your rant.
Is
You are
Voron-
very dead.
Have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissance. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Voron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissance in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Hold on one second, guys. I found, hold on. Oh, it's a tactical, okay. Sorry, my game just Twitch just suggested a really cool looking Wuxia tactical RPG, and if you don't know what Wuxia is, it's essentially the fantasy times of China.
Yeah.
So like, we have like medieval times in like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is medieval times. So Wuxia games are essentially the Final Fantasy of China games. Chinese games. And this one is a tactical RPG where apparently you get to fully customize your character right down to their personalities and everything. And it was suggesting it to me, and apparently it's translated. So it's like fully playable. Okay, if you're gonna keep doing this, I need you to like stop. Okay. Alright, the A's fixed. I just had to unplug it and plug it back in. My bad. Okay, whatever. I just don't really want to travel back on foot. This is kind of annoying. Usually they let me fast travel and leave these dungeons. I don't understand why it's not letting me this time, but escaping on foot, this is not ideal. This dungeon was long. I really don't want to do this all on foot. There's no, this isn't okay. There has to be another way out of here. Fuck this. Yeah, no. You have to let me fast travel. Screw you. There's no way I'm fucking running back on foot through all of this. You can take that idea and shove it up your ass. I'm not. Fuck you. All right. Are you serious? Fuck you. What the hell? That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. I shouldn't have to. No, fuck you. Unless you are triggering some kind of story while I am running back through here, I do not give a flying fuck. No, see, this is messed up. Go fuck off. Whatever, dude.
It's on. Now you'll learn.
Like, I just fought this really annoying match with the red ladies in red, and you're gonna make me go back through here on foot and respawn all the bad guys while you're at it? Come on. You can cut me some kind of fucking break here.
Blow them away. My turn.
So the her shield move doesn't only just stop charging enemies. It can also be used to stop if enemy's going to attack you like with a punch or something. If you time her counter right, she can stop those too and temporarily stagger the enemy.
Demons descend. Flashing fang. I'm on it. Here, eliminate the dark. Come on. Can't get out of this. Talon hurricane. It's over. Inferno punch.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. We're gonna do this.
Out of our way. You're mine. I can carve through armor. Just win. Soaring light spear.
Fuck.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and unraveling to me.
Pull myself together.
Dragon swarm. Eternal devastation.
Okay. Fuck yes.
Dragon swarm. Watch this. Healing circle. Severing wind. Just what I hold nothing back.
There we go.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Dragon shell. I'm only getting started. Severing wind. Now. Take this. Dragon swarm. Now I'm in the groove. Eternal devastation. Wind. Talon hurricane. All disasters may do it. Get toasty. Burn strike. Water. My turn. Call. Wind. Burning strike. I can carve through armor. Here I come. Burning. A whirling struggle. Glacial Dragon swarm. Freeze.
Okay.
Everyone hanging in there?
Yeah, I missed this room. Thank you. Holy shit. I guarantee you I can now probably go craft somebody's weapon that I haven't been able to do yet. So we have a couple of new ones I haven't been able to craft yet. Oh, I guess not all the bad guys came back, because a couple of these spots over here had baddies, and they're not here. Like, this had a bunch of them in it. No, I'm not refighting him. Fuck that. That guy sucks. Oh, that's right. The grape jelly that I don't have room for. Okay. I made it out in one piece. Good anime.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
Where did everybody...
They're all out.
Oh, okay.
Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone?
Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing. So she really was being controlled.
She was the summoner.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once.
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegus is in grave peril.
So I can see.
Fixing my microphone. Hold on,
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep.
Come on.
Any longer, and
Okay.
we'll run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Alright, there we go. Microphone has
Forget the
been
Sovereign.
adjusted.
I doubt you'll be hearing from him
I
anytime
wonder
soon.
if I can, like, do it like...
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I
Oh,
don't?
shit.
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegus from spiraling out of control.
I don't know if
We need
this
to
works.
stop that
Does this
riot.
work? This works. Okay, cool.
But how do we do that?
Now it's like off my desk. It's out of the
Riots
way.
feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds.
I was
at
trying to put
ease.
it like up and bend it down like a
Please.
microphone, but it's
Like
not big
by letting
enough.
them hear directly from someone they trust.
And it's not
That's it.
technically a microphone
the highest
holder
ranking
anyway.
person in
I'm
Lenegus
just
right
surprised
now?
it even holds it. It's a cell phone holder, but
Lenegus wouldn't
it
have
does
an
the job
exit
for
valve.
now.
After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it
Everybody's really
What's going
worried.
to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegus.
Oh, it's me.
It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldermen and Sia.
Look up there, it's Lord Dohalim.
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
Are you? Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. No. 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 No.
Other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to
I'm going to save it because I'm pretty sure it just almost crashed on us. So I'm gonna save it after this, and I think we should just wrap it up. I wanted to go until 1 on the dot, but yeah. I am gonna do a raid out, so don't go anywhere, guys.
solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one.
I don't want to take a break. I want to keep going. I just got wicked into this right now all over again, but yeah, unfortunately.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to
so
say
he
with any
can't do it.
certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
There we go.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
Dohalim, the new leader. I'm sure people would love that.
You? You can't be serious.
Dead serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking.
A New Dawn is the name
One in
of
which
the
people will be
DLC.
judged by birthright, or on the power of their astral arts. But on other
I don't
things,
know if we'll play the DLC. We might. I heard it was okay, but I heard in the end it just wasn't as good as the main story. So, but I heard the main character, she's fun to play as. So I don't know. I'll think about it.
I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is,
I wouldn't have set
you
up
were
the raid
always
if I knew that this was gonna take so long. I thought we had. I
feel
thought we were
like-
about to wrap up the conversation.
Like, maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnigan's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do.
Almost done.
I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back.
Thank you.
So this is probably the end game where we can go around and do like those last minute bosses and stuff, I'm going to
I guess you're
assume.
not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegis who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted?
Hell yeah. I love Dohalim. He's one of my favorite characters,
I
easily.
shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants.
I just don't like his fighting style.
Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Oh, actually, it's not bad. Maybe I'll swap him in for a little bit. Give Law a break.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
Yes, we are nearing the ending of this game. I am fucking sad and excited all at the same goddamn time.
Looks like the people...
I don't need this bottom save anymore. Okay, guys, I have saved it. We're going to go ahead and prepare that raid again. We're going to give my friend Shiam, excuse me, a raid. He is a VTuber, and he is a sweetheart, and I enjoy him as his streams very much. Okay. All right, guys, so thank you for coming out. Barry will not be live tonight. Topher will. So come in and hang out with Topher. And if not, Barry will see you guys again on Thursday. All right. And until then, have a sweet rest of your day.